Scorpio part of the body ruled by Scorpio. The sign of Scorpio rules the sexual organs. Symbolically, this part of the anatomy represents life-giving force, and Scorpio people are renowned for their fund of energy and imagination. They have a reputation for being highly sexed, passionate, and possessive, the kind who do nothing halfway. A healthy sex life is essential to their well-being. Scorpio people even take out their anger in sexual ways. They use or withhold sex as a weapon. Sexual frustration or suppression of their intense feelings results in erratic and cruel behavior on their part. Natives of this sign are prone to problems and infections of the sex organs. Skin eruptions on the genitals, cystitis and diseases of the urinary tract, and venereal infections are ailments to which Scorpios are most susceptible. In addition, Scorpio people are subject to ill health brought on by emotional difficulties. Their intense natures brood and seethe over insults and injuries, often imagined. They seem unable to rest and relax, and as a result may suffer from exhaustion. The sign of Scorpio is ruled by the planet Pluto, which governs the formation of cells and the reproductive function of the body. Thus, Scorpio's link with sex and regenerative forces is strengthened. As a rule, Scorpios have strong, voluptuous bodies and excellent recuperative powers, though some astrologers have remarked on the fact that more people born under Scorpio come to a violent and unexpected end than do natives of other signs. It's been said that Scorpios look old when they are young, and young when they are old. Diet and health tips for Scorpio. A healthful diet is important for Scorpio people in order to keep up their energy and a positive outlook on life. When problems strike, they have a tendency to overindulge in alcohol and forget about food, which in turn makes them more unhappy, listless, and ill. Scorpios have a problem handling liquor. Of all the signs in the zodiac, alcohol has the worst and the most immediate effects on Scorpios' looks and skin. It is toxic for their system, it intensifies their already volatile emotions, and most Scorpios don't know how to say no to a second drink. Scorpio's cell salt is calcium sulfate, which is the prime factor in the repair of tissues and resistance to infectious diseases. The nose, mouth, throat, esophagus, reproductive organs, and intestinal pathways need this mineral for healthy functioning. A deficiency opens the way to colds and sinus infections that hang on forever, skin eruptions that do not heal, and infertility. Foods rich in calcium sulfate that Scorpios should include in their diet are asparagus, kale, cauliflower, radishes, onions, parsnips, watercress, tomatoes, figs, prunes, black cherries, and coconuts. Scorpios need calcium foods such as milk, cheese, yogurt, and cottage cheese. They should concentrate on a diet high in protein, fresh fruits and vegetables, and whole grain breads. The following are particularly good for Scorpio: fish and seafood, green salads, beets, escarole, romaine, Brussels sprouts, artichokes, lentils, wheat germ, almonds, walnuts, citrus fruit, berries, apples, bananas, and pineapples. Scorpios should not eat large meals, and the evening meal should be light. Bottled spring water is often better for them to drink than regular tap water. In general, Scorpio people need rest and recreation, exercise, and peaceful surroundings. Born under a water sign, they benefit from sea travel, vacations at the seashore, and long soaks in warm baths. Scorpio's erogenous zone. The genitals are everyone's erogenous zone, but for Scorpio the genitals are where sexual energy is exclusively focused and concentrated. Scorpio starts off with intense sexual feelings, and genital contact adds fuel to the fire. Even a light fingering of Scorpio's genital area will turn him or her into a volcano of passion. There is almost no wrong way to touch and fondle Scorpio's genitals, unless you are inflicting pain. The following technique of erotic touching is one good way to begin sexual arousal: using fingertips or fingernails. Stroke very lightly starting at one knee, up one thigh across the genitals, and down the other thigh to just short of the other knee. Repeat in the opposite direction, but this time shorten the stroke by a few inches. Continue making each stroke shorter and shorter until you are just inches away from the genitals. Since much of the excitement in erotic touching comes from anticipation, any manual or oral stimulation of the genitals should be done very slowly, and you should not always follow through as expected. Teasing with your fingertips can spur Scorpio onto the sexual heights.